Hello buddy, welcome back to another video. I'm Impoppable from Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, I'm doing a challenge that I may or may not have done before. I feel like I have, but from all my research, I can't seem to find it, so I don't really know. And it is the Musician Character Challenge. I definitely haven't done it since I got Tuxedo Jake, so that's something. So essentially we got Jake, we got Tuxedo Jake, of course, as I just mentioned. And we have ourselves Marceline, which should be pretty fun, the combination of the three. None of them are incredible towers. I mean, Tuxedo Jake obviously is, but not as far as soloing goes. He's mostly good for support, which will be important. But all instrument characters are, because instruments, their little gimmick is that every instrument provides a buff to characters in range. Different for each instrument, but generally can get pretty powerful with the Devil Monster Bass and the... what's it called? The Lover, I believe, is the name of the instrument, the heart one. Yes it is, giving +1 damage, and the Lover also gives some lifesteal, I think, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so we're going to be trying the three of them out on Tree Fort Impoppable. Luckily no fortified. I was a little scared when I saw that on the extreme, though it is a fairly short map, so we'll see how well this goes. I will mention, so obviously I'm going to go over the builds again. Not everything, but just taking a look. I will mention, though, with both Tuxedo Jake and Jake, I equipped a missile on both of them, which does add a fair bit of DPS. And I've also equipped on Jake, at least, where is he? The Gauntlet of the Hero. Obviously, this is additional DPS, which I generally don't do with my challenges, but since I'm not super confident they could do it, I have added them in. Who knows, maybe we'll have a really easy time, but I'm not super confident, so Gauntlet of the Hero, I'll try not to use. The missiles, obviously, are going to get used. But yeah, let's just get started, I guess. It's going to be interesting to see how well they do, as I'm not quite sure how well it's going to go. These are definitely not my go-to towers. Jake and Hunter Marceline are really only ever in my builds, or in my parties, rather, if I need them for... like support, really, for the instrument support. It's a fairly significant boost, whether it be damage or attack speed, so fairly common for me to use them for their buffs and support characters, but pretty rare, and Marceline, I guess, for her allies, since she can equip Hunts and Abadir and Vampire King, but for the most part, I don't really use much of those characters. Tuxedo Jake, obviously, I use a fair bit, because he's super useful and versatile. Support's really darn good. But Jake and Jake and normal Marceline, I definitely don't use all that much, especially now that I've got the premium characters, because honestly, Tuxedo Jake may as well have been a direct upgrade of Jake, and Hunter Marceline definitely is. I mean, they're different towers, obviously. It's not like Dungeon Finn and Finn, where it's literally just Finn, but stronger and with different, like, more abilities. Tuxedo Jake and Hunter Marceline are very different characters from the originals. But they definitely are significantly more powerful and more useful, which it kind of sucks. Honestly, Jake, he's decent early game, but he's really not that great. He falls off pretty quickly. I'm going to get a Monkey Farmer, because I don't want to have to click those anymore. As you can see, Missile currently is basically soloing against normal balloons, and and it happens to get just a small 50 times damage boost to Moabs. So, that's something interesting. Definitely not going Superstar. That is not a good idea in this build. I will try to go Marceline now, get her set up. But yeah, so it's debatable. Jake definitely does fall off pretty early. He's useful early game in particular because of Brofist. He's very important for that, but really, pretty quickly on, he falls off pretty quickly. Though I suppose it does take a while to get a party at 10, so he's definitely used for quite a while still. Other things, Marceline's an interesting one. Marceline actually has the potential to deal a lot of damage. She just normally doesn't. Because there's a lot of things that make Marceline really bad that she really struggles with. If Bloons move in multiple paths, or split paths, in a map, she really sucks, because moving between them, even if you use her Red Apple Trinket, which boosts her movement speed, and have her movement speed upgrade, she's still really slow, all things considered. Definitely not a fast tower. Which causes a lot of issues. I mean, she's spending more of her time in between balloons and not actually popping, because she's a melee tower for the most part. So I suppose actually a really good combination between Tuxedo Jake and Marceline is that, where is it? It is Full Liquor Store, which I actually don't have yet. It gives plus 3 levels to music instrument characters in range. So both Jake and Marceline are gonna be level 10 once I get it, which is actually a really big deal. I am actually, out of curiosity, so Jake at level 10, his mace, hand, and I believe his axe foot upgrades come for free. I wonder if I don't upgrade him yet and then I get him to level 10, will they automatically get purchased? Probably not, but I do wonder that. This is just a thought that came to mind. But yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's actually a really big deal. Oh, camo balloons, right. We are probably dead, so anyone quickly have camo protection? Nope. I'm out of cash. I'm not out of cash. Okay, I'm gonna restart here, or not restart, I'm gonna continue. Can I afford this without? So I want to stay above 5k. Definitely can't. I guess I have to sell Marcel. That kind of sucks. Didn't want to do that. So I'll go for you. I do want to stay above 5k, so we'll just place normal Marceline and we'll go back from there. Because this shouldn't be an issue. I just needed to buy that and I forgot. Camo balloons. Definitely need to get that upgrade. But yeah, we can actually test the theory now. I don't quite know what the level 10 thing for Marceline is. It might be upgrades. So I'm going to keep a look on this list. So we got 5 here. I think I know what they are. If I go for full orchestra now. Oh wait, no, I know what Marceline's is. Never mind. So Jake, he is not purchased, but you can't see in the bottom left there. He is indeed level 10. Marceline as well. Marceline's thing really powerful. Her music box. I don't really know what else to call it. It has like a weird radial sonic wave attack almost, which is really powerful. Which makes me realize I maybe should have put it over here, and I still might. It's not too early to do that, so you know what? I actually will. Just selling and rebuying Marceline a ton here. Want to make sure she's in range, which she is. Awesome. And there we go, because that actually is a fairly significant amount of damage. I remember on some of my Ultra Buff videos, she'd end up getting like 20,000, 30,000 pops, which is obviously not good, because it deals a lot of damage. It's a very powerful effect, so that should actually be a pretty big deal. Jake's no longer in range though, so I'm doing all sorts of selling and rebuying here. Jake, get purchased. Oh! So interesting. If you get the upgrade with Tuxedo Jake, it does work, but if you place him in range... Wait, he's level 10? Still level 10. Huh. Interesting. Whole bunch of myths just came into mind now. I'm also gonna move you a bit closer. That is really odd. Like, really, really odd, that interaction. I wonder if you can increase a character's level by more than 3. It's a hard thing to test, and it's probably something I'll have to test in my, alt account that I made for the restarting Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense series, but that's a really, really interesting interaction. Very cool. I feel like there's a way to cheat that a little in order to get effectively infinite, not infinite levels, obviously the cap's level 10, but to go from level 1 to level 10. That would be interesting, because I still have a level 1 Jake on my alt account. I may try that in the next video, because that's a very interesting concept. That would be very cool to test. I will go catch tunes, not that important. We'll go fame, and we are, for the most part, maxed out. I may try selling Marceline for the skeleton upgrade. I don't think it's worth it, but I'm never really sure for it. I really should do some more testing on it. Summons generally aren't good, though, because in this game, sentries and stuff like that, they often don't get buffs. Even some projectiles for characters won't get buffs, which is a big deal, because obviously this game revolves around trinkets, which give damage and attack speed and all that stuff, which make up the majority of your damage. Also, Marceline's just, soloing this. I love how I said, oh, Marceline's not that good, and now we just watch Marceline soloing the first, 50 rounds. Okay, so decent. That's a mob there. Missiles. I keep forgetting I have those. Those make a pretty big difference. I do wonder now, because I feel like we're going to win thanks to the missiles in large part. I wonder if we could beat it without them. I'm not really sure. I feel like the answer is probably no. But it's really hard to tell. We really have to wait till, DDTs and Bloons and stuff like that to really tell if it's necessary. I'm pretty sure it is, because although we're doing well, we're not doing incredible, and Bloon's really strong. So even with the OP Jake stalling of the Balloon, which I will heavily abuse to try to make this run possible, I think we will definitely still need the missiles. I don't think we'll need the Gauntlet of the Hero, though. It's not an insanely powerful ability anyways, but I'll try not to use that because I don't think it's necessary, and I can always continue again if needed. But I do believe that the missiles were pretty darn important, because our mob damage is definitely lacking. Mostly thanks to the fact that she has her telekinesis so she can knock back balloons and sets them on fire when she does that. She does a pretty good job against normal balloons, but Mobs definitely struggles a lot more with. Though I don't know, we still haven't seen the true power of the level 10 Marceline. It's pretty darn insane. Nothing's gotten in range yet. Jake only has 3,000 pops right now. We'll have to wait and see on the ZMG if anything happens. Because BFBs, that's true, Marceline, thanks to her, I think it's like tasting red, or is it? Yeah, eating red. She can actually steal the souls of BFBs and red balloons. Red balloon part, not so useful. BFBs, more useful. Always a bit of an odd upgrade. I know it's meant to like symbolize blood or whatever, but I always found it a little funny. I'm like, why is this a thing? Anyways, as far as the GMG goes, as you see, no missiles until it makes it pretty far out, and once the missiles start pouring, the damage increases a lot. Marceline doing decent DPS, but only really like 100. Jake has the Crystal Motions of Destruction, which is helpful. He's doing decently. But even a combination there, that ZMG, a single non-fortified ZMG, almost leaks. So, yeah, never mind. Gauntlet of the Hero, you're probably going to have to get used for the bad balloon, because that didn't go insane. That wasn't nearly as insane as I sort of hoped it would be. Can you remove something on this map? I feel like you can remove the well. All sorts of things. So many of these maps have, like, secrets. I really wish I knew what more of them were. I only know a couple of them, like how you can touch the Cyclops' eye for lives back, and how you can activate Flame Princess on the map where she is to summon, like, rings of fire on the sides. And then the Super Monkey Villa has the Super Monkey Storm. Another myth. I need to remember these. Please, I've said this a few times in a couple videos, please leave a comment basically saying myth and then repeating whatever I've said here, because I will forget otherwise. I'm making a list of ideas for myself, but I still might forget, so I would appreciate it if I come up with a decent idea for a video or something. Please leave a comment just reminding me about it, because I don't trust my memory well enough. I trust your guys' better. So I would definitely appreciate it if you guys can do that. Okay, here's a test. We got, like, a ZMG with some support. How well are we gonna do? How much are we gonna struggle? I will use Tixir Jake's ability, because he does a lot of damage, as you can tell. He does a fair bit of damage. Like, a fair bit. Only, like, 17k in about 2 seconds. And oh wait, the ability's already almost ready. What is it doing? You see that too, right? It's doing, like, weird... Is it still doing it? No, it's not really... Oh! Wait. No. Yeah, no, it's still doing it. It's weird, like, flick. So it moves slowly, and then it just jumps forward or backwards. And it's really weird looking. I don't think it's really doing it anymore. That's weird, though. Weird effect. We are actually doing pretty well, though. It's on to earn 70. No real issues here. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll give a one-shot without the Gauntlet of the Hero for the bad balloon, unless I think we're totally struggling. But if we do lose, then I'm definitely going to use it, because it's a bit of a hard test to know for sure. I don't know if this is doable without missiles, like, so far. It's hard to know exactly how big of an impact they're having. I'm pretty sure they're having a pretty big impact, but I don't know. Those DTs died really fast, and I don't believe the missiles can pop DTs, because I'm pretty sure the missiles can't pop black balloons. Oh, actually, though. Oh, wait. Boom. Abilities. We have the Vampire Bat. I haven't even been using Marceline's Bat. It's like one of her best abilities. I haven't used it a single time this game. I'm playing this so well. Okay, I'm like, what's going on with those yellow balloons? Marceline, there's a BFB on screen. You're on pursuit. There we go. What was I saying? I was talking about something. Right, yes, I haven't done a great job using these abilities, so we are struggling a fair bit. But yeah, Marceline's Bat, relatively strong. If I used this earlier, we'd probably have seen more of a difference. Yeah, you can notice a significant difference in damage to the ZMGs now that we're using that. Not to mention all our other boosts. Yeah, no, we could totally do this without the missiles. I'm kind of regretting equipping them now. This is why I generally don't use that stuff. But obviously I did this time around. Too bad, I won't use Gauntlet of the Hero for the bad balloon. If we can win that, that's a good test. This is a hard map too, though, so this is definitely doable without missiles, if we can make it this far. Assuming the bad balloon doesn't demolish us, which there's definitely a part of me that feels it will, but I don't know, because the Tixir Jake stall, not Tixir Jake, the normal Jake stall is actually relatively strong, also we're dead. Cool, let's give it another shot thanks to continues. Lovely to not have to exit the game. Let's see, hey, maybe if I use my abilities a little bit better this time around. Are we good? I hope we're good. Okay, Marcel and Bat, are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? We are. Okay, so the Bat demolishes that. I don't believe I had that normally for N74, but I could have done my abilities a bit better there and had it ready, so I'm okay with that. Sextap to waste to continue, though, obviously. Okay, let's see. So, Babylon stalling time. You spam Tuxedo Jake's ability, not Tuxedo Jake. Jake, normal Jake. Also, I'm pretty sure the Babylon gets slightly deformed every single time I use this ability, because I feel like the Babylon looks squished. That may be an optical illusion, but it looks weird. And I can't tell if it's actually looking weird, or if it's just me thinking it's looking weird. Okay, no Gauntlet of the Hero yet. It looks like we're going to be okay. Though it's definitely hard to see for sure. Babylon's moving pretty slow. It's on its final damage phase, which is good. DET's dealt with. Okay, no, we're good. Awesome. Doesn't look like we're going to need to use Gauntlet of the Hero, though I don't know. Our Bat just timed out, but we will have it in time, just in time for the BFBs, which is a pretty big deal, so we should be all good. Awesome. Victory is ours. I don't know if that would have been doable without the missiles. I feel like the Bad Balloon we kind of needed it for. But that went pretty well, all things considered. That worked out pretty well, so yeah, that was pretty great. I guess thank you all for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to join the Purple Elephant Squad. It's really appreciated. Hey, we got a free epic power-up and a free uncommon trinket. The epic power-up's actually pretty decent. Don't think there's a lot else to say. That's pretty much it. So yeah, just give the video a like, subscribe, comment, preferably one of the things I asked you to comment. If you have any video ideas, definitely let me know. Game suggestions, I am open to them. Can't promise I'll play the game you recommend, but I'm happy to hear your suggestions. And yeah, just have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!